Guys, it's all that jazz. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, we're on the road to 2K, so go ahead and join today by clicking that red subscribe button. And if you're not, welcome back. I'll give you guys an update of my pregnancy, my second trimester, and letting you know how everything's just been going. If you're interested, stay tuned. I am 19 weeks, and in 2 days I'll basically be 20 weeks, so we are basically almost halfway there. Having a girl. This second trimester, I've been feeling a little bit more energy. So like last time, I do remember, like, you know, they say like you get energy in the second trimester. It'll be bursts of energy where I have like this energy to like clean and cook, and then after that my body just like, well girl, sit down. Like she'd be like, sit down. Like, y'all, I still am tired. I'm like out of breath easily. And so one thing that I'm want to start back doing before I even get to the third trimester is walking, because I was doing pretty decent in the first trimester. I was able to walk with the boys and my husband at least 2 or 3 times a week. This pregnancy is like crazy emotions, like just emotions I was not prepared for, also based off of like what's going on in life. So thankfully there's really not much going on with the pregnancy. Like I still feel fatigued, I still have headaches every blue moon, still smelling everything, so it's pretty much a normal pregnancy. Thankfully I had got like Charlie horses in the last pregnancy too, randomly, so that definitely happens now too, where I'm like, I'm stuck, and y'all know how Charlie horse feel, and it feel like you are never gonna get it out, and it feels like it's just caught and you be like, I can't move, like I can't move. I'm at a point where it's like difficult to sleep some nights, because she is typically up around like 11 or 12 every single night, 11 p.m. 12 a.m. and she is like, no ma'am, mom, it's not time to go to sleep, it's time to be up and party. So she'll be in there kicking away, and there's a certain side that I usually have to lay on my right side. She's kicking, like the boys did this too, like when they would be hungry they would be kicking. That's how I knew. I was like, okay, like I knew I waited too long to eat when they would be in there kicking. I'd be like, okay, it's time to eat, it's time to grub. So she does the same thing. Like I know when it's like, all right mom, like you can't skip meals like you did before when you weren't pregnant. Now you gotta have every meal, every snap, every sip of water. And so yeah, I'm still craving juice, and now ice cream. That's pretty much like if I could have ice cream every night I would, but it's a good thing that I don't, because it's not the healthiest thing. But apple juice has been my go-to for a minute. Cereal and ice cream, those are my main, like, ooh, this is like the best thing ever. Finally don't have to use the restroom as much being in the second trimester. Like instead of like 3 or 4 times a night, at least it might just be one. Sometimes I can go the whole night and I'm good. So it's really cute. As I grow, the boys are starting to understand. Use the what to expect app to explain it to them and kind of show them how she's growing in my stomach. And so we always do this thing where I'm like, mommy's gonna get big, like wider, and they're like, no, mommy get big, like taller. And so we'll go back and forth. It's really cute. They'll poke my belly, they'll lay on it, so I know she's in there like, okay, I know who my bros are. Like she can hear them talking, you know, if they're laying on me or something like that. And I think they're gonna be like, outside of excited, they're gonna be such a big help. Like I already know they are, and they're gonna be as 2 brothers and 1 sister, so I already know they're gonna be on protect mode. Like, you said what? And she's gonna be like, it's just, we just playing around, you know. Like they're gonna look out for her just like they look out for each other. I'm excited to see like their bond and that growth together as siblings. That's so cute. They will ask questions like, will baby play football, you know, because that's their thing. They love football, wrestling, basketball, all things sports, anything ball, like they love it. So they're like, ooh, baby gonna play too. And I'm like, I'm sure y'all gonna be trying to throw her in the midst of y'all football game, I'm sure. They also know, like I've been trying to tell them, like if things are too heavy, because y'all, they're so big now, but if something falls and I'd be like, yeah, like, or drop it, they'll help me pick it up. Like I'm telling y'all, like, I feel like they'd be understanding. Or if it's something heavy and I'm like, yeah, mommy not gonna get that, or mommy can't get that, they'll be like, mommy grow baby, and I'm like, yeah, that's right, mommy grow baby. Like that's why I'm not picking that up. Sometimes I even hear them having conversation about little sister. Like I can't really remember what they be saying, but I'll hear them say little sister, da 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 da, like a whole conversation, and it's so cute. And I'll say, you gonna help mommy with baby? And they'll say yeah. So I think they're like ready. I'm trying to prep them, you know, to be like, okay, this is what's gonna happen. Like we've read a book about having a little, I read a book to them actually before I knew I was having a girl, and it was called Little Sister or something, and it was about like when baby was born, to help them understand, you know, what babies do. Like they're gonna cry, they're gonna, you know, need to be fed and changed, and they're gonna need like attention, stuff like that. So my kids best understand by like explaining to them like before things happen, and that's when they grasp on the easiest, like whether that's us leaving a place, a transition, except for grandparents' house, they'd be like, we're not leaving that ever. For example, they have speech therapy, so when we go to speech therapy, I have to prep them because they said they were whispering, and I was like, they whisper at home, but like only if they just woke up or something. Like that's not how they communicate with us. So like I had to tell them nice way, like, okay boys, we going to speech therapy. Are we gonna speak loud or are we gonna speak quiet? This is such a tangent, I know, I'm just telling y'all how they understand better when I explain things. So I'm like, are we gonna speak loud or speak quiet? And they'll be like, loud. I'm like, okay, so when speech therapists ask you, what is that? Is that a horse or is that a such and such? Are you gonna be loud or quiet? Loud. So one time I did that a couple times, and they were like, whatever you're doing is working, keep telling them to speak loud. And I think it's helping their confidence. Like speech therapy is going amazing. It's been August, September, October, November. It's been 4 months now. We missed a gap of time, so we had to stop, and then we started back again. But I think it's helping with their confidence. I think it's helping them with their speaking absolutely 10 times over. You see a major difference. I hear them talking to each other, and now when they interact with other kids, I feel like they feel more confident in talking to them and asking them questions. Like we'll go different places. They're social. They socialize with other kids a lot of times, and if they're comfortable, and they'll say, like one day we went to the jump place, which is like the trampoline, and it's like toddler time just for their age. And so it was this little boy that they met, and like they were all playing together looking at this machine, and they asked him a question, and I'm like, I'm not used to that because they usually just like stay to themselves. The point is, like, I think me prepping them to understand, you know, baby's coming, as we progress, like what it's gonna entail, and you know, baby wear a diaper. I'm still trying to get them out of pull-up, so I'll be telling them like, listen, baby wear a diaper, you don't wear a diaper. Like we still working on potty training. Her anatomy scan today, and it went well, so we got to see everything. Her spine, y'all, her legs are long already. I'm like, when she stretched them legs out on there, I was like, girl. And then her nose looks just like my husband's nose. Her lips to me looks like his too, and I'm like, can I get one, baby? Can somebody look like me? Just somebody. No, I don't know yet. It was exciting to see her moving, and she be kicking, y'all. Like she's active. Like she actually kicking me right now. Like, mom, you know it's time to eat. And I'm like, yeah, you're right. She could be chilling, and I haven't heard from her, like, or felt her kicking in like an hour. And a man will walk in, she hear his voice, and she's like kicking. Like, I know that's daddy. So it's really cute. I responded to my mom's voice before, and my aunt's voice, and mine as well. Like I'll talk to her, and she's like, yeah, mom, I hear you. Like I hear you, you know. And we're also trying to choose names, so we know which one we 90% want to go with, but these are still options. Like if she's born and I'm like, nah, that ain't it, then we would change it. Like, but we're thinking about Zoe, Zara, Jade, or yeah, those are the three: Zoe, Zara, or Jade. So we know which one we kind of are moving towards, but comment below which one you like the most. That would conclude the second trimester. It's been a roller coaster of emotions and highs and lows, and we're ready. I think we're gonna be good. I think there's really nothing that I feel that we won't have. Like I think I pretty much know and like got it. I think it's just gonna be getting to know her personality. I think them coming in together, you know, like the boys being with her and all that stuff is gonna be a pretty easy transition. Like I think I only have one concern, which is like how the boys will stay asleep with her. Unless she's a good, maybe she'll be a good sleeper though, so I ain't even gonna speak that into existence. Maybe she won't super cry, but babies cry, so it's not like she's not never gonna cry. But hopefully it doesn't wake them up too much, because I don't know about anybody else's kids, but mine they gonna be cranky if they don't get that sleep. They gonna be cranky, and so the point is, yes, she is growing and getting bigger. It's funny because on the ultrasound they be looking so big, but like in reality she is like, right now I think she's only the size of a mango or a cucumber or something, and it's like that seems so, like if you hold it, that's really not that big compared to like what size babies come out full term. But anyway, I'm done rambling on. If you're still here, thank you so much for watching this video. Comment below some of the symptoms that you had in your second trimester. Also comment below which name that you like, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.